Hello, Zero here, and welcome to another episode of the Manager Series, a 100% lore playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. So, yeah, we're just going to be doing things normally. We've gone through a couple of episodes that we have specific goals. The previous episode should have been a more straightforward, normal episode, but unfortunately, we tried to do the mission for the valves, and it took us an hour and a half to finish because of certain mistakes. So now would be a more typical episode. We're going to try and work on this new valve and try to finish this army in black, as well as we're going to sacrifice a couple of people here. But apart from that, we are just going to farm all these 5 people, and hopefully before we open Hesed, we should have them all at level 5. Okay, first off, Frank's okay. I'm going to send Frank and Devona over for the Snow Queen. So Devona can trade their armor to something stronger for weight damage. Temperance 4, huh? No, we don't have that yet. So we need something that's strong against weight damage. I can use Letitia. I can just use Christmas. Then Elena needs something for black damage. I'm going to send Elena over to farm Justice. And maybe a bit more some of these guys. So I'm going to need something anti-black damage. I can use Magic Bullet. Alright, let's just go for Letitia. Now, Orga can go for Grinder. I'm going to send both Orga and Hunter to work on... Bear Paws is okay. To work on the... Orga... I think we also need anti-black damage. So let's go for Syrinx. And Orga is also going to need anti-black damage. Justice 2. Could have just used Solemn Lament. So Hunter can use Solemn Lament. Why not? And Syrinx would be Orga. I'm going to send them both to work on the Queen of Hatred. Pansy will work on... Wait. Pansy's going to work on... Who? King of Greed? Yeah, King of Greed is fine. Vera and Maki are going to still try to work on the Nameless Fetus. Then what else? Victor, I can give Victor an all-rounder. I'm just going to send Victor over maybe for the apple just to round out the level 5. So we need something anti-black and anti-red. Anti-red in the sense that I can try to use the Firebird. So that would be logging, I guess. As for the rest, well, we'll just find people who can work on whatever. Haru can work on... I'll just try to work on this. The problem is it's not going to give us It's going to give us a lot of PE boxes, but it's not going to give us a lot of experience. Anyway, so who's going to work on this? I'll just send Adam over. And the B thing. Okay. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Then let's see. 4, 1. Let's go for instinct. Now that you must be happy, I think we got the giant tree sap over here, so I am just going to send 2 people. I'll send Raika over. If Raika survives, and I'm going to send Vera. If the 2 of them survive, we are going to continue. If they don't, well, we're just going to have to try today. For bees, damage high is something that cannot be tolerated. Instinct doesn't seem to be good. Adam makes a conscious effort to take us in as little breath of the containment unit's air as possible. So that flavor text kind of hints that this is kind of like the Melting Love. Melting Love also had a flavor text that says that you should be wearing sort of hazmat suits. TO450 desires more and more drones. They will bring prosperity to its kingdom. Now we are going to wait if some of them blows up. Okay, that's a normal. Cliff counter lowered with a normal probability. When the Cliff counter reached 0, TO450 emitted red spores throughout the entire department. Ooh, that's annoying. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did for Melting Love, which is move people away from the department in case something bad happens. Let's see what else. 3 attachment. Damage time is something that cannot be tolerated. Someone happens to damage CO450 even by accident, something that can never be undone may occur. If Adam happens to feel abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in their neck, the only option they would have is to look at the great blue sky one last time. Hello. It's another normal. Unfortunately, Raika is not dead. Vera doesn't seem to be dead also. Right, let's see. Upon observing the abnormality, it has been confirmed that the spores attached to employees for a certain amount of time, inflicting red damage over that period. In addition, employees infested with spores were significantly slowed, and they could not be healed by the regenerator or bullets. When the HP of an employee infested with spores had depleted, a giant drone burst out of their body. The drone indiscriminately attacked nearby employees. From the corpses of attacked employees, more drones emerged. And more lore. You've unlocked these guys. When certain conditions are met, it releases spores. It will generate billions of spores within a 20-meter radius. The existence of life forms in its vicinity seems to be one of the key requirements. When it did, there was no immediate change in the employees who inhaled the spores, and no anomalous signs could be detected on the examinations that followed. Okay. Let's see if it breaches. No. Let's see what next. 3, 2. So far we've got normal. But this is -8 already. And I don't see any spores from Adam. So let's just continue on with our plan rather than try to do things. So Snow Queen, we are going to send over Frank. This one, Insight Haro, is going to continue doing Insight. Orga is going to do the Queen of Hatred. Orga and Hunter are going to call this alternate between them. Maki is going to do that. King of Greed is... I can try Pansy here. Use Pansy to farm King of Greed. As for the rest, can send Quinn over. Just wrap up their justice. And the Firebird, Chloe's going to try to work on that too. And let's start killing people. It's the bonus, plus 50% healing efficiency. And that's for the Queen. And again, Don't Touch Me has morphed into another abnormality. So Nameless Fetus, no problem. I think I can send someone else here who has low. Fancy's already working on the King of Greed. Vera, not so much. Vera can work. I've already assigned that. Raika can work on that. Okay. Well, the magical girl isn't really that hard right now. I've already figured out how to deal with it by killing our clerks. And besides, we've gone through 4 core suppressions with the Queen of Hatred active. Really, both Queen of Hatred and the King of Greed active. So at this point, it's mostly a non-issue. Okay, we've got the army in black. It's got a Cliff counter of 3, and it gives us a sniper rifle and a pink armor. And the final piece of lore regarding the army in black, which they still call army in pink in the description. Urgent report of the incident related to army in pink. We filed this urgent report due to the drastic change in army in pink. We are still trying to grasp exactly what happened. A total of redacted employees have passed away. Following audio is a recording of the assumed first casualty, employee Serena. Audio recording. Serena. An abnormality has broken out again in redacted section. I'd like to ask if you could help us out again. Yes, we, the army in black, blend into the human heart, and drive away good thoughts. Hold on, what? That's not your line. The human heart is black. We must regularly clean. What are you talking about? You're creeping me out, man. We'll protect you with our black love. Stop. I'll call the suppression team. If you move even an inch, I swear. We salute you, ma'am. The recording abruptly ends after the sound of a huge explosion. And so that explosion, we've already seen that a couple of episodes ago. So when they breach, they teleport into different... to call this, they teleport into different... It's not mentioned here. So what we've seen a couple of episodes ago is that if this breaches, it teleports to different departments, and kind of like Scorched Girl walks slowly towards the department, the main department room. And if once they reach that, they explode and cause every abnormality to go down to 0, Clipbox counter to go to 0. And that's how we restarted that day. It teleported here and it triggered both Child of the Galaxy and Nameless Fetus, causing a bunch of deaths. Okay, so far we're good. Now we just need to end this meltdown with just one. Right, red shoe seems fine. Now, Child of the Galaxy. I'll just send again Orga to raise that level to 5. Right, thankfully we already got this one. Next on our list is Insight. See if this somehow kills Adam, and we're going to restart the day. But thankfully Adam has decent armor, so the red damage over time might not be a problem. Okay, it's looking for insight work. Yep, insight work. And the lore. Once more time had passed, the employee experienced severe pain in their occipital lobe and abdomen. Then after a certain period of time, their head dislodged from their body and a warrior bee emerged from the separated body. It has been confirmed that the spores carry drone eggs that hatch inside a living host. Based on the findings of an autopsy done on an employee killed by the abnormality, we believe that the larva will subsist on any portion of the body, be it blood, organs, or fat. It will move freely around the body at this stage. When it becomes too large to move, it creates a cocoon near the intestines. The host feels extreme hunger at this stage, eating much more than usual. This cocoon moves upward through the body as it grows, eventually damaging the arteries of the throat and cricothyroid. And the trichothyroid visits jaws as it severs the host's head from the body. After this, it will emerge from the body, exacerbating the wound of the host further. So yeah, kind of like Melting Love. But the Melting Love is the backer abnormality, so I guess Melting Love is a more extreme version of this bee thing. And with that, I think I can just try it again. Inside seems to work fine. Again, let's send someone here so we can continuously farm it. The Eco Suit, I think the Eco Suit is more important than the Sniper Rifle. Well, it's a sniper rifle, it's got a suppressor. Though it kind of looks like an M95, which is an anti-material rifle. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled farming. Just wondering why the child isn't getting higher. Completed work with their token. Elena. Oh, I sent Orga. That was wrong. That should have been Elena. Alright, change of plans for Orga. We're going to send Hunter instead for the Queen of Hatred. Mark is going to work on that instead. And Devona is going to work on... What's the last one who worked on Snow Queen? Frank. So it's... Wait, Devona's turn. Red shoes. Again, this is gonna be Raika. Just pushing Raika over level 4. Fetus would be... Last one who worked on Fetus is Mackie, right? Yep. So this would be Vera. Where's Vera? Yep, that's Vera. Quinn was the one who worked on the... Wait. What's the one who worked on the Snow White Sable? That was Quinn. So the next would be Victor. Yeah, Victor should be able to work on that. And who's next for the Firebird? Dakota. King of Greed. Again, that would be Pansy. Bye-bye. Oh, Punishing Bird escape. Not an issue. Oh, it's normal. Kinda annoying, but well, let's just think. More lore. Excerpt from the counseling log. Nected has been telling me about his itchy neck for a while. He complained about indigestion too. One time I saw him take a bunch of digestives. Who would have thought it turned out to be such a serious issue? Never knew I'd be the one who witnessed the horrible moment. Admitted. Redacted and I were just chatting, but suddenly he stopped speaking. Was still scratching his neck. It was turning so red, I was getting worried. Then his neck started to turn at a strange angle. Right then and there, I realized the severity of the situation. There was no way he could have been putting his neck that way on his own. It looked like someone was forcefully twisting his neck. And then I heard a zip, like a noise of shredding paper. Foreign sound of something tearing. His head fell to the floor. I heard a dull thud. Worker bee. Its appearance is clearly different from queen bees other than its color. It is capable of flight, but can only hover around about 1 meter above the ground. It lacks antennae or eyes. A long appendage that appears to be an intestine drags behind its rear on the floor. Worker bees show only 2 forms of behavior: delivering nutrients to the queen and proliferating. Upon encountering an employee, it uses its jaw to crush their head and proceeds to inject the pupa into their body. Okay. Good thing it's still 2. So, but now it's 1. And now it's 0. We might have to kill people. And see if Adam can survive the spore attack. Okay, there was spores, but we've killed every clerk. I'm not sure if Raika is affected. Oh, Raika is affected. That's annoying. But thankfully Raika has something that can heal it. Raika survived. What do you know? Well, that's the thing about that armor. What about others? It's other people get infected. I mean, doesn't seem like it. Right, I guess it's just better if I send either Raika or Adam over to do the work. I don't see anyone infected, so we should be fine. And I'll just send Raika over to the second floor in case that's where they spawn. We already killed 3, so we should be fine. We got 3. I don't think we need to worry about a breach here, so I'm just going to send someone with a strong weapon over there. Only problematic place for breaching would be this part. And as usual, this part is possibly problematic. Who was the last one who worked on the Snow Queen? Send Devon over again. Repression. I can go for either Orgo or Elena, but let's do Elena first. And somehow they survived. Huh. So it's, yeah, the Melting Love is a more extreme version of that. I think I would be able to extract the pink suit. This one's good, so no problem. I might just send Orgo over. Alright. Fruit of Understanding. Training team, Devona. Right. Yep. Didn't go hysterical, we've already killed a bunch of people from the disciplinary team. And all are dead. So I have 2 choices. I can send Raiko over to farm the insight, or I can just send Adam to wrap it up. Both are okay. I'll just send Adam over just to wrap it up. Insight again, this would be Haru. Who else needs Snow White's apple? King of Greed. Again, I'll be sending Pansy over. So instead of Devona, I'll send Frank. Wait. They got another gift. Is that a gift? Oh, they have the shard. If they fail, they'll be trapped. No. So like Queen of Hatred is gonna be Hunter again. Who else can work on the apple? Send London over. As for the Firebird, you can send Christopher. So one of the reasons why Raika survived is that they got healing from something else, which is, yeah. Kinda expecting to get at least 20. Oh, we got 20, I mean. There's just one. So one mistake and you're gonna have to restart the day, or you're gonna have to kill everyone in the room. Or hope everyone is wearing red defense. Child. Right, Elena. Oh, this would be... they might be trapped. Oh, okay, Frank is trapped. Need someone who can rescue them. Christopher is out, so we can't send that. Maybe Velasquez? And it's working. Velasquez can get that. Sure. And that's 100% chance. Level 5. Let's execute some people. And Adam got a new hat. Okay. And Frank got a bonus. Alaska's also had a bonus. We haven't even finished this. Huh. Alright, last one. Finally, one afternoon, the apple gains the ability to move on its own. Thought of the princess and the prince who left happily. Snow White had also been sleeping for a long time, but the prince came and woke her up. The apple, now a princess in its own right, no longer needed a prince. It began to embark on a journey. Excerpt from The Hidden Stories and Fairy Tales No One Knew. Author unknown. So... I can use either. I mean, we've got decent fabs, but the red is what we probably want, and the black, of course. So maybe just one more? Frank already got the bonus, so I can send someone else who needs the bonus. Devona. I mean, somehow Devona doesn't get haven't gotten a shard yet, so might not be the best. So Elena still going to work for repression. Still 79. Just 2. Now this is going to be normal, so they won't get a shard. Oh, normal. Didn't get a shard though. Interesting. Alright, who will be the ones? Let's send Org over. It's gonna be our last day. Not last day. Last thing. Portrait of Another World, giant tree sap. Just 2? Oh, okay. Still got a today's shine lock. Can send Quinn over for this. For this, I can send Raika. For giant tree sap, I'm just gonna ignore that. Take the PE hit. As for the queen bee, I'd rather not risk it. Alright, who needs apple again? I can send Adam over. Adam doesn't have that much justice. That though. Okay. Firebird. Okay, let me send over to Firebird. I'll just send Chloe again. And send Devona. Sure. This guy is again Hunter. Firework Christopher. This doesn't. Oh. Attack speed +5 +5. Question Quinn. Okay, we're good. And I can send someone there, and as long as they don't explode, we should be fine. Okay, Firebird. Story. No more story. We can extract this one. Just overall a nice one. Same thing here. Oh, this might be a short episode. Still 107. But yeah, there's really no need to rush. So what I'll do is I'll just continue farming Shells of the Galaxy with Orga and Elena. Just to pump their justice up. And same thing with the Vona. Pump their temperance up. That would be Devona and Frank. Orga was the last one. Mina's turn. Okay, Devona got that. So it's time for Christopher to save them. One more for Orga. Bona, Christopher. See if we've got any dead people right now. Nope, no dead people. So just one more for... Just send Elena one more time. Pump up the justice. And we can end the day. So this is gonna be a far shorter episode. We are still gonna have to read the story for Gebra. But apart from that, we should be good. I could send someone over there. Right, no dead. Chloe's finally 5. Adam 4. Baru somehow lowered their justice. Orga up justice. Elena 4 justice. As far as the others, only Victor got to 5. Oh, Ferris already 5. Which is great. Okay, we got all of these. TO271. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape flavored candy. It's his favorite. So this is the memory of Carmen. Still don't have that new story from Gebra. This might be a bug. I shouldn't touch that. So this is another valve. Right. Let's just look at it one moment. And we don't have a mission, huh? That's kind of sus. Okay, TO271. Just keep showing him the book. Oh, and it has to be a page with pictures since he probably can't read. An experiment seems to drag on, try to draw his attention, like mimicking sounds. I don't need to explain every detail, right? Okay. So it looks like it has feet, but it looks like a fish with an injection. Okay, that's weird. Now, to wrap up the day, let's take a look at our ego and what we unlocked. So the doctor is back there. I might just create some D class while we're at it. So they're now got some level 4s. So you got new suits. Vav level suits. Green stem from the Snow White apple. Once realizing that nobody would come, stems and leaves covered as if by magic, blossomed as if by magic. The stems covering the equipment only sear the pitiful conviction of abandonment. Letting go of the obsession may ease the suffering a little. The personnel involved are unable to remove the poison of this ego equipment. And Feather of Honor. The flame could not reach the heart before combustion ended. It is bright as if it were burning, but once you touch it, you will realize that it is not hot at all. Burn yourself in awe. Didn't get any new weapons so far. Yep, no new weapon. In terms of Aleph, we're just targeting to get the pink. And the next day, this day, then next day, next 2 days, hopefully we're going to get that rifle. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hopefully by the end of the next episode, the mission would pop up again. Or we are kind of screwed. Anyway, that's it for this episode. See you in the next episode. Again, VODs are in YouTube, and if you want to see me record this, I am on Twitch. Links are in the description. New episodes every day on the VOD, 12 o'clock midnight and 8 a.m. Philippine time. Anyway, that's it for this episode. See you in the next one.